Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The LSU Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The short hands, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
The Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Setting up the screen. Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Mississippi State going up tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The kick is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Complete out left to Wilson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. The offense changing the play. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Reels it in down the left side. 10. Into the end.
They call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Taylor wants to throw it. Intercepted to stop the threat. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Got a man. It's Green. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Looking for a man. It's Blevin. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Handoff. Durham running left. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next time.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Mississippi State right back to the line. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. Wideout trying to get it in. Bounced off his feet. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense.
Touchdown, Tiger! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive.
Caught, and he's got room. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running behind that left side. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Taylor wants to throw. Rushes on him. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. With the catch, it's Harris. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. LSU right back to the line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. Timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. To the air, it's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Taylor wants to throw it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
No gain on the play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 16, the Indiana Hoosiers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
LSU's head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go right back to him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Mississippi State going up tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on a scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the score.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
What a grab with one hand.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. He's looking to throw. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time
might have a chance. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're going to mark this one at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Maybe some room here. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Mississippi State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take off. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. You want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's his 4th interception. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The play-action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Swan. Here's a heat. And wings it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Tigers sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has a...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll go with Durham. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just feeds the running back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Give to the back. On his feet at the 40. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Red 54, red 54.
Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Wilson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Makes it past the marker. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Wide 53. Wide 53. Go, go.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wilson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.